loves. I said, my loves. My loves. Hi, my loves. I just came on. I was over on my Facebook page, just getting stuff done. I have paint like everywhere. It's on the floor. It's everywhere. And so I was mixing up a batch of paint for tonight. And that's okay if none of you come on right now. That's fine. I mean, I'm on here a little bit early just to let you know that I'll be on tonight doing my paint and doing the taps. And so I made this really pretty like burgundy color. I don't know, it's almost like poop looking, but it's actually a really pretty burgundy. And I wanted to use it tonight, but I but I don't know if I can scoop it up and put it in here, but I definitely want to use this tonight for the tap. I made it while I was mixing and getting my groove on, right? Getting my groove on. And I did that when I was getting my groove on, and it just like, no, it just went everywhere. So how's everybody doing? Everybody just left the building. I mean, well, one person came to the building and then they left. They're like, Tina, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tina? I just came on to say hi. How about that? But I will be tapping later on, everyone. I got paint all over the place. I mean, it is actually everywhere. It's all over. But I don't want to interrupt anybody. I guess this is probably not a good time to come on. What time is it? It's 6:37 and nobody is on. I guess 6:37 isn't a good time to come on, is it? No longer afraid. Hi, no longer afraid. I never seen your name. So hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Tina M. Wright, BeautyBabe, but I'm not just a beauty babe. I'm an intuitive tap artist. I'm tapping on that board tonight at 8:30. And I don't know what I'm going to tap on the board about. To be honest with you, I mean, there's so many things going on. Let's find out on the board what's really going on. I think there was even another plane down. Can't make that stuff up. But, so I don't know what I'm going to be tapping. I'm going to be making the most euphoric art tonight. And let's see what happens on the board. If you need anything that you need the board to tell you about, whatever it's about your love life, whatever, let me know. And I'll just, I'll use my hard paper instead of a board. And I'll put it on that way, right? So that's what I'll do for all of my loves. Because, then that way I can have it on paper instead of using the boards. The economics. Yes, the economics of it all, right? I'm getting new people on here. How you doing? Hi, honey. Hi, Lafayette. How are you? And I was over on my Facebook page, and I was really getting down to the music. And the paint dropped all over the floor, everybody. It's in my hair. It's on the floor. I was catching my groove, my rhythm, because you know how with YouTube, YouTube, you can't catch your rhythm on here, right? What am I making over here? I'm making some noise. No. What am I making over here? No, I was actually making paint for tonight to use for my tap art, my beautiful, beautiful tap art. I use my intuition to tap out the most incredible art. And tonight, I'm going to take my intuition and I'm going to take it to Florida tonight, everybody. I'm taking my intuitive notion to Florida and find out, because I saw this video on Mr. MBB333, right, on YouTube here. And I always follow him. And someone was recording from a plane, and all these lights all over Florida were just flashing. You know how these flashing lights are everywhere? I haven't seen them here in Pennsylvania where I live, but there was other people in other parts of Pennsylvania that saw it. So I'm going to ask the board tonight, what is going on with all these flashing lights? Right? Seriously, right? You never know. So tonight I'm going to break it down on the board, and we're going to find out what is going on with these flashing lights. I mean, I'd love to see them. I don't know, well, maybe not, because who knows what's going on with them, everyone. It could be something bad. Okay, sounds interesting, but you have like something over your heart. It's scaring me. about tonight? Economics. It could be something else. It doesn't have to be about that. What is it? Well, I'm going to take my mind and my intuitive notion to space. So that's where I make the most euphoric art. And everybody, if you want to check out my art and just browse through my online art gallery. Now, keep in mind, I know my art's a little pricey, but guess what? You don't get a copy of my art. You actually get the original. So all the scribbling on the back of that, the signs that I put on the back of that, so lets me know at the end of the show where to sign the painting. That is all original. There is no, I don't send out duplicates or anything like that. So when you go over and you buy a piece of my art at some point in time, you are actually getting that original tap from that show. There is no copies here. So I don't play those games because I don't like buying copies, because I like the original. You know, there's nothing like good original, right? And originals are hard pressed to find. I tell you, I'm original. I'm an original girl. But they're hard to find, everyone. Originals, you know, people, you know, artists don't give up their original paintings because they want to hold on to them. Listen, I'm not sentimental in that way. I ain't got time to be sentimental. There's too much living to do. There's too much going on. I am not holding on to art for sentimental purposes or anything like that. I'm just grateful that people want to adorn my art in their homes. And you just economics, you deleted it before I could read it. Why do you people do that? It's like I was in the middle of reading your comment and you literally deleted it. I dropped giants. Hi. Why did you delete that? I was like literally in the middle of reading that and you dropped me. You dropped me like it's hot. You dropped me like it's hot. When the girl's trying to get with you, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, right? Oh my gosh. I was over there on my YouTube trying to dance. Oh my. I just came on to say hi. But this color here I wanted to use tonight for the boards. It looks like it's brown, but there is actually no brown in it. It's actually like a very beautiful plum color. I will try to show you in a minute. It's all messy on here. I never use this here for live videos. I always use the little cups like this, and it looks yucky, but it's actually a beautiful plum color. Doesn't look like it from the camera, does it? It looks like shit. But it's not. It's not. You know, it's not JoJo. Absolutely not. But so I'm gonna incorporate that tonight. And just like I said, I never use this for live because it's so big. When I'm making the videos and dancing, like, you know, and doing my snapbacks on my on my Facebook page, I can dance and mix up my products and stuff and mix up the paint while I'm dancing. But on YouTube, you can't do that. You will get that little copyright stamp. But this is what it even looks brown there. I don't know, maybe my eyes, but there is no color. But yeah, that's what it is. And when I was dancing, I was getting my groove on so good. If you go over and watch the video, that the paint just dropped on the floor. And it's all over me, actually. But how's everybody doing? Hi, Wasim. How are you? Oh, my sweetheart, amazing, beautiful Tina. Oh, my God. I have to make you laugh to keep you from crying, right? Got paint all over my glasses, my cheeks. Oh, my. You know a girl got to make you laugh, right? Got to keep you laughing to keep you from crying. I love yous, by the way. And I was going to do a little talking about stuff, but I don't have time for that right now because there was a mouse in the walls, and there was a mouse that died in the walls in the apartment, and it scared me so bad because it just smelled really bad, like that something died, and I didn't know what it was. So, and then after that, it was one thing after another, and I went down to my laundry. And right? I'm an honest woman, everyone. I don't bullshit nobody. I don't bullshit you, right? I do have a pure heart. So I went down, and here's how my day went, everybody. Do you want to know? Just want to know. Okay. So I went down and I put my laundry in, and my work clothes actually, and lo and behold, it was all wet down there, and water was everywhere, and water spewing out of the water heater all over the place. Actually, this is how the day went, but I'm still standing. Yeah, right? Oh my god. So, I've still got the mouse problem. The mouse is still dead in the walls. Still dead in the walls. If you live in the country, that just happens, right? So, that guy will be out tomorrow morning to get the mouse out of the wall. So I mean, I felt like I was going to throw up. Hi, Richard, honey. How are you? Right, it was horrible. It was actually a horrible day, but I'm still standing. No, I don't got no cats. No, my brother has cats. Him and his girlfriend have cats. I don't got no cats. I don't have no animals. If I would, I'd get a dog again. I had my dog Sis and somebody stole her. Right, honey? Thank you. Yeah. Well, I don't have any animals, but my brother does. Has a little cat. Meow meow. Mouthy. Mouthy. But I don't. It's just me. But I will get another dog eventually once I move. But I tell you the truth, everybody, I have like all my clothes in a suitcase. And so I had to dump my clothes out of my suitcase into some bags. Because no, I don't lie on here. I don't lie. So, they're right there. The bags are right there. It's like all my dresses and everything. I just had to dump them out. My gosh. No, I don't use that stuff if I have an animal. Even my dog Sis, she wouldn't even. My dog Sis was so intelligent. She was like the most intelligent dog you'd ever want to know in your life. Yes, later on at 8:30, I'm going to be doing the paintings. I just came on actually to say hi. Because I figured I was over on my Facebook page dancing. I was the dancing machine over there. But you can't do that on here. Everybody, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I greatly appreciate it. I can't hug a tree, so I'll hug all of you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Richard. Don't forget to come on tonight. I'm serious. These taps don't lie. What do you want me to talk about tonight? Gray colors. Oh, yeah, I have gray. I'll be mixing gray in tonight. That's one of my favorite colors. Gray. But I will be tapping in some gray. It's so snowy outside. This was just one of those days, everyone. I was going to get on to visit my brother. And, it was so snowy. And he lives like close to an hour away, so I didn't bother. Okay, thank you, baby. Don't forget, Eye Drop Giants. Oh, I want to come to Dubai. Yes, I do want to come. I do want to come to Dubai. I do want to visit Dubai. I really do. Wasim, no joke. I want to come to Dubai. Did you know, Goatee? Somebody that I used to know, copyright free. Okay. Somebody that I used to know. Right? Well, it seems that he loves gray. Richard said stay safe and warm. Richard, it was one of those days, honey. You have no idea. It was crazy around here. Water everywhere. It's freezing outside. Oh my God, a mouse in the wall. Oh, it was awful. I called my brother almost damn near crying. I said, I just don't know how much more I can take. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was not funny. Oh, what's the point of wearing glasses if you can't see? I'm the one for you. Ah! Oh my, oh, what's the point? Okay. Ah. When I go to the eye doctors this week, I'm going to ask him if I can wear contacts if my eyes are better that I could wear contacts. I don't like wearing glasses. You can't see my pretty brown eyes. You know that I see you. You can't see my pretty brown eyes when I'm wearing my glasses. Can you? Absolutely not. I don't like wearing glasses. So you know what? I just wear goofy ones because I don't care. Oh my. I love the teasers. I'm kidding, haha. Okay. Gee whiz. Oh, he said he's kidding. Oh, okay. Once you saw my pretty brown eyes, then you were just kidding. Paint on your face. I'll tap this paint on your face. Thank you, Wasim, says my pretty brown eyes. Yeah, so I just came on to say hi, everybody, and just, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to think about something. I'm not joking you. I should have gotten my skates on and skated in the kitchen for you. That's what I should have done. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that, because I'm practicing for something, everybody. Remember I told you? Thank you, honey. Remember I told you my brother was in this commercial? I don't want to say what company it was for, but for skating. But there's another company, and that is going to be there. That's coming to the skating rink, and I told my brother, most definitely, I will definitely be there. Because I want to, show off my boobs. I want to show off my jeans, right? Oh my gosh. But I'm not in their skating group. But I'll just, go along with my brother and his girlfriend. She said it was really neat. How they've done it and stuff, but I don't know. When I come to Dubai. Isn't that expensive to live there and stuff? I see Dubai is like so far advanced in the world. I mean, oh my gosh, you are beyond advanced. If you really like, oh my. Yes, I'll meet the Saudi princess too. Oh my word. Richard says, what are you going to wear tonight? I have no idea what I'm going to wear tonight. For my I'll be 57 soon. Okay, make my visa, honey. It's in the code. The visa's coming right up, right? Do you know how many guys say, Tina, I'm going to make your visa for you? No lie. I can't make this up. 57 stroke, right? Yes. Oh gosh, B, you're on. Oh my goodness, hi honey. If you're new to this channel, everybody, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. She doesn't like it. Day's over. Thank you. I'm so like young looking because I don't act old. I don't believe in that. What's old got to do with it? What's age got to do with it? Oh my gosh. What's age got to do with it? What's age for secondhand emotion? What's age got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? What's age got to do? Really? What's age got to do with it? I can do the Dougie. She had a Dougie. What's age got to do? What's age got to do with the damn thing? Oh, can you show? That's tonight. I'll show you my paintings, everyone. Come on tonight. I'm just trying to show you my dance moves now. What about can't I show you something right now? 8:30 is when I'll show you the paintings. Oh, everybody, don't forget to check out my online art store at www.spaceartbeauty.net. And the originals are there, so there's only one of each one of those. There is no copies, there's no duplicates, so when you get them, that's why they're a little expensive, because there's just one of a kind, like me, right? There's no duplicates. Oh my. Right, Richard, you know I can dance. I can't wait until I'm like, March the 7th when I turn 57 years. That's going to be interesting because I was born on the 7th, but then I'll be 57 on the 7th. That's pretty cool. That's like a blessed year. So I figured, I don't have any cosmetic surgery. I'm in very good shape for my age. I don't even need to work out. All I do is get down and pray to God every morning. So I figured maybe I would come on here in a 2-piece bathing suit. See, you can't play any music. No, I can't risk that. No, because you know what? Knowing me, I played music on a short video from YouTube, and they gave me a copyright strike, and it was one of their, when you make a short and then you can pick through their songs. It was one of their songs, and they gave me a copyright strike for that, using their song. Go figure. No, a sister's not trying to do that. No, that's okay, because knowing my luck, I get a copyright strike. I know, but I'm scared to do that. 1920? Oh my gosh. Now I'll look it up. Yes, they did. Actually, yes, they did. It was on their song, a free song. And that's, so you know what? No, I don't try to fix and feel that. It was Toni Braxton. I love Toni Braxton. And I was singing to that and trying to make a little short, and they cut me and Toni Braxton off real fast. Oh, yes, they did. And that was a good video. Unbreak my heart and say you love me again. Undo these tears. Right? You want down my life. Oh, hi. Fatima, how are you, honey? Honey, how are you? Hi. Hi, everybody. I'll look it up. I drop giants. I promise y'all, I look it up. I'm sure anything in 1859. So it can't be right. Anything back in those days. That's way back in biblical time. 1859. Oh my Lord. No, yeah, I'll check that out. All right. Yeah. Avenue Maria. Yeah, I'll check it out. All right. But I tried to make a short today, and I couldn't do it. It said that my video, I don't know if my video was blocked or me. I have no idea. It's weird. This technology is acting very weird, everyone. I'm not joking. There's something strange going on with technology. There is something really, really strange going on. It's like, with all this technology. Hi, baby. Hello. But yeah, I should have brought some art out to show. I think from now on, I'll have a table here with some art on it for when I make the videos that I can just show everybody. I promise you. But I wasn't prepared. I just came on to show you this color that's for tonight that I'm going to take out of the black hole and kind of mix it in. And there's other stuff that I mixed up today. So that's what I was doing, everybody. So, and guess what, everyone? Tonight might be, I am bringing back the $1 million taps. And remember, I have tapped out $3 million taps. Do you remember that? Believe it or not, got some potential buyers for those. But so tonight, I may literally drop a and try and not try, whatever happens on the board happens on the board. But tonight, everybody, I'm dropping it right here. I'm dropping it right here. I'm going to be tapping out another $1 million tap, and we'll see who buys that. Because I mean, my other ones are in negotiation. Because they're originals. They're originals, everybody. Don't play with a sister's originals, right? Thank you, Richard. I made that, honey. I made that out of a button. So tonight you gotta come on, because I'm gonna use for the $1 million tap. I want that tap to be sexy, beautiful. I want my intuitive notion to go to space. I want it to go, you know what? Let's just pick a spot in space where it can go. We're talking to the cosmics, everybody. We're heading to because this is like a 1 million. Let's just say, yeah, this is a $1 million tap. Let's take my intuition to the next level. Where do we take it to? Where do we take the intuitive notion at tonight, right? I'm going to take it somewhere, and it's going to be beautiful. And the tap is going to be beautiful. And it's going to be euphoric, and it's going to be gushy, right? Because Mr. Butch said, when I was in the middle of tapping out this $1 million piece of art, right? Now, Mr. Butch never says this, okay? And he said, oh my gosh, honey, I think this is actually the $1 million tap. When guys see this tap, they are going to lose their minds, because it's like an orgasm busting below exploding. I mean, I'm not trying to speak vulgar on here, but that is exactly what Mr. Butch said. He's like, it's guess what I did? I never will do this ever again. I was holding this painting up to show all of you, and guess what? The orgasm dripped down, and it ruined the $1 million tap. It's still a beautiful piece of art, but it's not like the $1 million tap, right? But if it wasn't dripped down, Mr. Butch said, Tina, hands down, that would be a force to be reckoned with. No joke. And Mr. Butch never says that. I mean, he never, like he said, Tina, that one is so on point. He goes, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. But so let's see if tonight, I can never duplicate anything, everybody. So my intuition does not work like that. So whenever I tap out a piece of art live, that is an original. That is how it is. I can't go and tap out another one just like it. It doesn't work like that. So whatever you see and what taps out, that is how it taps out. But so it's going to be interesting tonight. And I'm sorry I didn't put my Wi-Fi on so I can see all the comments on my big iPad. So if I don't see your comment, I'm so sorry. I normally have the Wi-Fi on, and I don't. I accidentally turned it off because I did not know that hold on, let me see. I bet it's off. Hold on a second. But tonight we're going to tap out a $1 million beauty. And I know a lot of people are very strange. No, I didn't put the connection on. A lot of people are Mr. Brooks said that. Oh, Andy, I mean, Richard, you were on, this was a while ago. This was actually last year, the end of last year. So, but it was beautiful. And I used this light pink. Do you remember that? It was the black, and then I used the light pink or the salmon pink. And I didn't know it was looking like that until Mr. Butch said, Tina, oh my God. And then I'm holding it up to show all of you. And as I'm holding it up, it's dripping down, and it lost that, I guess, that euphoric, orgasmic, cosmic notion there that Mr. Butch was talking about. And so I was so mad. I'm like, Mr. Butch, and here I'm holding it up, and it just drip dried. But So Mr. Butch said, Tina, that right there would have took guys' breath away in a minute. And so tonight, everybody, I just love doing these $1,000,000 tops because we just don't know. And then when I put them up and you don't see them, that is because I'm in some negotiation. I'm, hey, a girl ain't playing around here. And I get criticized so much for being an original piece of art, if you know what I'm saying. I am an original piece of art, everybody. So if you don't think that your art, however you're doing your art, right? If you don't think your art is worth $1,000,000, then that says a lot about you, not me. Don't come banging up on my head going, "Who do you think you are?" Oh, what number is Jesus? I don't even know if is Jesus on there. I can look in my bin because I have the Jesus in the bin. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Because I tapped out Jesus a while ago. Hold on a minute. I don't think he's in. I don't think hold on. Give me a minute. Jesus, take me away. I think Jesus is right in. Hold on. Jesus is man with the world in his head. I think Jesus is in here. I'm not too sure. I've got the man with the world on his head. No, exactly. But Richard, I have always been an original piece. So, I don't know what other people. Oh, here we go. I don't know what other people. Oh, Jesus is just his number is Jesus. So I don't think I have Jesus actually on the online store, to be honest with you. It was painted in 12 of 24. So it was just painted last year. But remember, this is the face of Jesus, because look, I have it written back here. And do you remember I signed it right here. Do you remember this when I was asking the Lord what to tap out in this man's face? Do you see the face right here of Jesus? Look at this. Look, and this man's face came right on this painting like this. Look. Now, I always say this is Jesus, everybody, because look at that. That man's face came right on this tap, just like that. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And this is up for art adoption. Whatever you want to bid on this, just let me know. And Jesus, there's so much art, but Jesus is right here. Yeah. Yes, it is eye drop. It's the most. I had tears in my eyes, and people would go, "Well, how can you get rid of Jesus?" And I said, it's the fact that I'm not getting rid of Jesus. Jesus don't want me to hang on to it because I'm an artist. Artists cannot hold on to their creations, or you'll never blossom that way, right? Because I can fall in love with every piece of art that I have, but then how are you gonna make money if you're falling in love with everything? My and speaking of this, now listen to this. My mother's cousin. She's an older lady, but she does the most phenomenal art ever, right? And she will not let her art pieces go for nothing. You can offer any amount of money, but she's so sentimental and so tucked into that. And I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be the type of person that goes, "Oh, I got to hold on to the original." No, I don't. Because I love, going to art galleries, and I love looking at art. And me personally, I'm an original. So I want to buy that original. I don't want your copy. I don't want your sugar-coated copy, everybody. I want an original. So, that's the beauty of art, is when you can grab onto that original. That's the most beautiful part of art. Yes, you have to just let the world be able to feel that vibration of what you're tapping out. I feel the vibration as I'm tapping it out. I have the videos of me tapping it out. I don't need that physical piece to let me know that I tapped that piece of art out. That is for other people to feel that vibration. And I get people that buy my art and they're like, "Tina, when I heard you on a video say that your art takes you to this euphoric place, I never believed that until I got a piece of your art. Now, keep in mind, people, I tap out art for people that you don't see the art. I'm tapping it out for them personally. So it's not recorded on here, right? So, so when those people see that piece of art and they see and they feel that euphoricness and they sit it on an easel or hang it up and they keep looking at it over and over again, that's the beautiful effect that I keep telling everybody how incredible that piece of art is. It's euphoric, it's amazing, it's absolutely riveting. And so here's another piece of art, because and then I look and I tried to organize my art with ones with the faces on it, but then hell, by the time I got through all my art and looking through all my arts, they all have faces on it, whether they're scary, whether they're, you know, deep and intense. So I just didn't do it anymore. But these pieces here, I'm going to show you this other one, everyone, before I let you go. This one here is absolutely another one that is darn near close to the Jesus one. And if you can remember, Richard, I think you were on. And this was the man that was holding the world in his head. I think one of you's named it like that, right? This one I have listed as the man with the world in his head. I think this is on my online store. I'm not too sure. But this one is so beautiful. And this is 8306. And look at this. Do you remember this man, everybody? Look at his nose. Look at his beard. Look at his mouth. But then here's the world in his head. And in the world in his head, there's faces. Do you see that? This man has the world in his head. He literally does. And that is the most beautiful piece of art also, because you can see this man's whiskers. You can see his mouth. You can see his chin. And the world is up in his head, you know, everything is all in his head. Yes, yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful piece of art. Beautiful, just beyond beautiful. But there's a piece of art that is so beyond riveting that I tapped out, that actually, I mean, it spoke to me. I mean, physically, it actually spoke to me. And that was the one that I have on my online store. And it's I tapped it out. I think it's $20,000, but it's on my online store. You have to see it. It is the most interesting piece of art that I've ever tapped out in my life, in my whole life. It's beautiful. It's a 20 by 16, I think. It's beautiful. I don't even know if I even want to sell it. It is so intriguing, so alluring, so fabulous. I will probably cry the day that piece of art. This is how interesting that piece of art is. I will probably actually cry the day that I will sell that art, and with happy tears, because whoever gets that piece of art will be astonished at how beautiful it is. And it'll take them on a euphoric ride over and over and over again. No, well, people are crazy. You know how it is, eye drop. Some people don't get the vision of anything, right? So it doesn't matter. I mean, if I let what people say about me get the best of me, hell, I'd go fall in a hole. Say what you wanna say and let your words fall out. Honestly, right? You cannot let what others say about you get the best of you, because people will always find fault in you. People will always talk bad about you. It doesn't matter who you are. You gotta let their words fall out, and who gives a shit? Actually, who cares? They have limited vision. They have limited knowledge to it. If it's not meant for them to feel the vibration, it's not meant for them to feel it. It's not even ignorance, actually. They just don't understand it. Like, they don't understand the euphoricness. I don't care if people say what you want to say about me. I don't care. Everyone, you can't worry about what people think about you. They're going to call you paranoid. They're going to call you crazy. They're going to call you this and that. But if you allow people to get into your psychic and into your mind, then they won, right? And then you're sitting there looking like a goof. Let it roll off. Whatever is being said, let it roll off, and you keep rolling, moving forward. And that's what I do. I don't let it worry me. I don't care, everybody. Let them say what they want to say. This is a world where we're all entitled to our opinions, right? And so with me, I mean, even when I was a little girl, I've learned that notion because my mom was this type of person where um my dad was me and my dad were so much alike. If somebody would say something, we didn't even give it. Who cares? Let them say what they want to say, right? But my mom was so rigid with her mind that if somebody would say anything, she would really take offense to everything. And it bothered me as a child because I'm like, who cares what people say about anybody, right? But I've learned that from like my dad. He didn't care. He really let them say whatever they want to say, right? And he would go, Don, why are you worried about what these people are saying? Who cares what there's right? And you can't, because when you allow people to step into your groove like that, into your mind, and have harbor space in your mind because they're talking about you, they've won. They've actually won. I'm not joking you. Hands down, they won. But you got to learn how to pick yourself up, not act like you, nothing even, who cares what they say, right? And keep going and keep moving forward. So that's what I do. Do you think people don't say things about me? Do you think I care? Absolutely not. I laugh at it because people are allowed to have their opinions about stuff, about everything in this life. People are allowed to have their opinions about stuff, right? And it goes back to this, everyone. I mean, this is crazy. I saw a video, and I didn't show it because I thought this was so cute. And if you can remember Elon Musk in the White House, and he's talking, and his son Little X is there, and by golly, he was picking his nose. I was laughing so hard. But Little X, apparently, people were saying that he was saying that the president was not the president. Now, if you could see Donald Trump's face, he was looking like, oh my gosh, right? But and then he also then said something like, shush your mouth. Now, you know what? We don't know really what he was saying because AI, people can mix up words, right? You just don't really know. But it's how you handle that. That is trending right now of what Little X said. But Donald Trump just has to let that shit roll off his back and don't even let it affect you or what people are saying, because people take things and then they'll try to beat you up over it. They'll try to beat you up about it and make you feel a certain way to where you're feeling bad, right? You just gotta just let that shit roll. Oh well, he's a little kid. He's allowed to say what he wants to say, right? You gotta just let it go and let it just move right along, moving right along. Thank you, X. You little genius, right? I'm serious. That's how I would handle it. I wouldn't even let it bother me. No, I wouldn't have let that bother me what he said because he's a child, and it's just is what it is, everybody. So when you take everything to heart, then that person won, right? Who knows? Who knows? Little children just don't come up and say crazy stuff about that. And it was weird because I thought he liked, Little X. I thought he was so sweet with Trump and stuff. And until it almost is like somebody even put that in his mind to say that. You just don't know what little children, because if they hear things, little kids will, repeat things that they say. You don't know what happened. Did he saying this stuff, right? And this is crazy stuff. This is times we're living in where this is, it's really strange. Hi, peace and joy. But the fact that, Trump should have just, you can't let stuff roll over. Don't even worry about it, right? Yes, they do repeat what they hear, they say, and do, and a lot of people are around that little child. And so you don't know what other people are saying. It may not even be Elon saying it. It could be somebody else saying it in their staff that said something, and then he just he's very intelligent little child. He's only 4, but hey, Trump called him a genius, and yet little genius did say something, right? But so you don't know who he heard that from, honestly. So it may, I mean, a lot of people are thinking that he heard Elon say those things, but that could not even be true. They have so much staff around them. You don't know what those staff are saying around that child, right? Or whoever's around them, that child, other than Elon. So you just got to take things. I mean, I found it ironic that he would actually say something like that, because normally little children wouldn't even think to say, you're not the right? I mean, that would be the last thing that you would think little children would even say. So, I know he's far advanced, but just for little children just to come out and say that is very different. It's really odd. It's really strange. I mean, that he would actually say that, everyone. It's really honestly strange. I mean, I don't even know. It's almost damn near that we want to think it's AI, but it's really not. It's really little X saying that stuff. And so it's just, who knows? I just think there's a lot of people around him that are saying things, and who knows? I think they need to kind of keep him out of the Oval Office, because you don't know what the next thing he's going to say, everybody. Because if somebody around him, because little children, he's only 4 years old. So if little children are picking up that from wherever they're picking that up at, right? What would be the next thing that he would say, everyone? Really think about it. What would honestly be something else that he would say to the president that would just have everybody just, right? And then he'd really be talking stuff. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he could tell anything at this point in time, because he is around people that are talking. He's always in adult situations. He's always with his dad at meetings, and so you never know. I mean, you just don't know, Richard, right? Because what 4-year-old is going to go up to a president and say something like that? That 9 times out of 10, almost 100% of 100, they're not going to say something like that. There is absolutely, gosh damn, no way they're going to say that. So there was something definitely not right about that, right? Yes, I don't know who he said it from. I have no idea. You never see him with his mom, so you always see him with his dad. But his dad has a lot of security, a lot of staff around him. You don't know what these people are saying. If Elon's not even in a room, and little X is in a room with bodyguards or something, you don't know what people are saying to him. So, I mean, I truly found it ironic that a 4-year-old would honestly say something like that. I mean, just turn around and say something that's just different. So I would honestly just kind of keep him. I mean, if he's going to be there, I would just have him stand off to the side, maybe with his nanny or somebody, because a bodyguard, because, that was not a good look in what he said. But hey, it's just, it is what it is, and Elon does bring his child to the White House. That's just life. He brings little X because he's the protege, so he goes everywhere, right? So everybody, I love you. So I know everybody left the building on me. They're like, Tina, we hate you. We don't want to talk to you. Everybody left. Yeah, he's definitely heard it from somewhere. Right. Peace and joy. So you're going to tell all the stories. And you don't know, everybody. You just, I'm sure Elon was probably stunned at what he said, Yeah, sure. From a lady, can I ask you a little advice from a lady I respect? Woo! Yes, absolutely. So, we just really, really don't know. But, just let's just go over your head and keep moving, right? That's life. People are going to say things, and people are going to do things. Joseph said, keep going. Aw, thank you, honey. But tonight, everybody, I am going to be tapping out this most incredible art. Let's just tap out this $1 million piece of art tonight and see, actually, is it worth $1 million? I mean, we've seen duct tape over a banana. that you have to keep changing right, you have to keep changing the banana because it's going to get rotten. And how much did that go for everybody? Have confidence in what you're working, what you're doing. Hold on a second, it went by really quickly. Hold on a minute. So my girlfriend told me that it's been a while since someone cared about what she was feeling inside, and I took that as an offense. But yeah, you shouldn't have just left. Economist, you shouldn't have just left because maybe, you know, she's feeling that way. Maybe it hasn't been a while since you said anything about how you felt toward her, right? So you really shouldn't have just left her holding like that, because my intuition says that she is a good woman and she's a kind soul. And I think she has dark hair. I can tell she has dark hair, but she's very, very nice, and she keeps a lot inside her body, inside her life. She keeps a lot in. She holds a lot in. You know, she's I mean, damn near almost say it a lot inside, but she doesn't, express it on the outside. But you gotta sit and see. This is the thing, everybody, with relationships. People don't take time to get to know one another. They don't take time to get to feel that vibration of of that person that they're in love with or that they're with, right? Because some relationships, I'll be honest with you, some relationships, and we've all been in them, are just for like a convenient person to be there in our life because for whatever reason, right? And it may not necessarily be that somebody's in love. They may love the person in a different way, but that doesn't mean they love the person. Do you get what I'm saying, right? So when people are in a relationship where the other person has not felt like that, then there's something wrong. There's something very, very wrong. And maybe that love just has not, right? Exactly, peace and joy. Right. Looking forward to, thank you. Yes, you were harsh to her because I can feel her pain, and I don't even know her. Honestly, I can feel her sadness, and I can see that. I mean, I think she has children, but she's sad inside, and I yes, you were harsh to her because she's very nice. She's very nice, and you may not even be a perfect fit. And I just think some people, if they're feeling that way, right? Then there's and she feels that way and you walked away, then you didn't feel that vibration in the first place. There's something, and maybe you got to step back in order for both of you to move forward, right? Sometimes people got to step back and see what they're missing, and if they step back from someone and they haven't, and they felt like they haven't missed anything, then you know it's time to move forward, right? But it was harsh, but in the end, I don't even know if yous are going to stay. I'll be honest with you. I don't think yous are going to stay together. I think there's just something going on. Yous aren't going to stay together. I hate to say that, but maybe it's best because sometimes people hold on to people for various reasons when really they should be with somebody else, right? But it's just convenient because they're there, they know you, they know your style, they know how you are, and that doesn't mean that they're a fit for life, if you know what I'm saying, right? Seriously, I mean, my mom and dad were married for 40 years, and so my mom always told me I was their only daughter, and my mom always told me I've never been married yet. Why do you think my mom's pumped this stuff in my head that you have got to wait until you can actually feel that, right? You got to wait until you can. It's not about rings, it's not about how much money somebody has, it's about the vibration of the heart, right? And how you can align and in sync with your heart. And I'm a firm believer, if you can't hold somebody's hand, then you will never ever ever last. Never. If nobody can hold my hand, you can never last with me, because I don't play like that. Because I've talked to a lot of people and they're in up in age and they hold hands Hold on, everybody. I'm jiggling around. Hold on a second. How do I feel about her? I feel like she needs a new partner. I think she needs somebody that's more like in line. It's not gonna work. I don't feel like the situation is she's gonna work with you. I think it's time to move forward. I think it's time for honestly both of you to just move forward because when people feel that way, man, that's a horrible feeling. We Oh, you're back? All right. Well, hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully it'll work out. But you got to hold her hand and see why she's feeling that way. I mean, some women just have moments to where but I got too much interference going on here at this space. But I'm glad yous are back together, but you gotta hold her hand. Sorry. I have a roommate, so if noise is going on, I can't. That's too much background stuff for me. I ain't got time for that. But I'm in the time in the time. Okay, everybody. So don't forget to come back tonight when yeah, there's no sound. But I hope and pray that you stay together. But when she's feeling that way, don't run because you want to face a problem head on. Everybody, face it head on and get it over with. Don't run from nothing. Nobody should never run from anything. Nothing. You face that demon head on or that problem head on. And I remember one time, this was so many years ago. I think I was in my 30s. My friend asked me, she said, Tina, do you want to go karaokeing with me? And I said, sure. And I don't like going to bars or anything. And I said, sure, I'll go karaokeing with you. I'll just sit there for a little bit. And then, well, this is the strangest thing happened. I guess it was meant for me to go karaokeing there. I didn't sing, my friend sang. I was just sitting there drinking a soda. And this guy came up and sat down beside me, right? And I'm very observant. So when he sat down beside me, I saw him taking off his wedding band. And I thought, this is strange. Hold on a second. I have something in my eyeball. My glasses have paint on them. So he took off his ring, and I thought, that's weird. And you can obviously tell, he was a businessman or something, but there was just something sad about him. You can tell he was going through something. And he was sitting there and he was by himself and he just came up and sat down beside me and he started talking to me, right? Now listen to this story. So he said, hi, how are you? And I said, I'm fine. How are you? I said, and he goes, oh, are you here with anybody? He said, yes, I'm here with my friend. She's up there singing. I just came out just to, watch her sing. I'm not singing. So we proceeded to talk. I said, I noticed how you took off your wedding ring when you sat down. A girl like me is no joke. We ain't playing. We're not fixing to play dumb games. See, if you're stepping to me, I'm not the woman that's gonna, you know, I'm not the woman that's gonna tolerate bullshit, if you know what I'm saying. So he sat down beside me and we began to talk. And I said, well, you look sad. I said, what's the matter with you? And he said, my wife just, I work all day and I run my business. And he goes, my wife just don't seem to appreciate me. And I had to just leave the house and just come out for a little bit. And I'm like, really? And he proceeded to tell me that he had two children. Actually had two sons. You can't listen to this story. It gets better. So I said, well, what happened? And he's like, well, I was so tired. I didn't feel like taking out the trash. And she's home all day when she could have taken out the trash, right? So I said, well, that's not nothing to fight about, or that's not nothing to leave your home about and come and sit in a bar. I said, that's not nothing, like, that's ridiculous. And I said, what about your kids? And he said that they were home and when he left, they were crying. And so I said, well, why did you take off your wedding band over something so trivial as trash being taken out? He said, well, when he comes home from work, she does not clean the house, and she's home all day, and she doesn't have to work, and so the house is dirty, what have you. Okay, the moral of the story is, here I was talking to this very successful businessman. I didn't even know how successful this man was. I didn't know who the hell he was. So lo and behold, so I mean, I said, if you ever need to talk, I said, I don't want, don't break up relationships. I said, you seem like a nice guy and everything. I don't break up relationships or nothing. I said, if you ever want to talk, here's my phone number, whatever. Somehow or another, he got my email, this or that. So I got an email from this guy. He was in Florida, and I'm like, it was the man that I literally was giving advice to. Well, here to come to find out, this man has a very successful company. Here he was like, thank you so much for the advice that you gave to me. I did not leave my wife. Here's a picture of me and my family and my home. And he goes, I will never be so much indebted to you in my life. He goes, whatever you need, just please, please, please let me know. I never did. I was so grateful for him to say that. But he said, you have no idea how much you saved my life, saved my marriage. He goes, you saved me the whole ways around. And I'm not joking you. And so I'm like, I didn't know this man at all. I did not know him. I'm not going to say anybody who he is. He's very, very successful businessman. I didn't even know. He just looked like a regular guy. Just came down to sit down beside me, and I physically couldn't believe it. I really just could not believe. But he was so happy that I saved his marriage, and his little boys were so cute. He had two little boys, and they were adorable. But he always, he would send me emails saying they're here, they're there, happy, oh my goodness, yes. But you never know whose heart you're going to touch, everybody. You never know what person's heart you're going to touch. You don't know who's going to sit down beside you. You don't know who you're going to inspire. You know what I'm saying? And like women like me, I mean, I swear to goodness, I think I get a bad rap because I am single, but I'm not in the world trying to break up relationships, right? I mean, I could have easily went and went on a date with this man, or ruined his, just wrecked up his life and his marriage, you know what I mean? But I didn't do that. I'm a Christian lady, I'm an amicable woman, everybody, and I could have done that, but I didn't do that, right? But so I don't like that, because my mom always told me that if something is not yours, you do not take it, right? So if something is not yours, even if it's a man that you want and you desire, but he has somebody else, you're not to take that. It's not yours. If that man becomes single, then it's a different story. But in the process of that man being still married or dating someone, that is not yours. My mom always told me that you never take what is not yours. And so I don't do that. I've learned a lot of lessons in my life, and I don't date married men. I don't do that. There's too many single men out there that you don't need to go in that realm of life, because it's too complicated. And I've always told my friends that. And oh, hold on, everybody. Let me grab the thing. I'm losing charge here. Hold on. I'm Oh my God, there is no sound. You didn't hear none of that. Oh my God. Did you hear any of that? You did not hear none of what I was saying. Oh my gosh. Did you hear when I was telling you about the whole story about the guy? I don't know. Oh, that's a shame. You didn't. Yeah, come on. Did you hear it for real? Because I didn't even know I had the sound off. Okay. I don't know. I didn't even turn it off. But the moral of the story is, everyone, you don't know who's going to sit down beside you. You don't know who is going to who you're going to change their life. You don't know who it could be. right? You don't know anything about that, but God be putting people right in your life, and you don't know who they are or why they need to be there, right? And so the moral of the story with that man was he was a very successful man, businessman, and you know, I changed his life around and made him like have the hope of there, right? Because there's no point in like arguing and fussing and fighting over trash and this and that, right? Exactly. You always, right? Be, what are you doing? But that's the life, and that's the beauty of love, is like when you can share stories and when you can help others. That right there, everybody, you don't know who you're helping, right? So, yes, absolutely, just with a basic, simple conversation. But everybody, I will see you tonight. At what time is it now? I will see you tonight at 8:30 when we'll pick this all up. Talk about stuff, everybody, and I love yous. Okay. Yeah, peace and joy, right on time in a minute. Yep. Exactly. B. That's right. But so we'll see. Tonight's gonna be a good night. And we'll see what happens, everybody. You know, be good, be a good human, because there's, what is the point in walking around? I was just watching this video, and I don't know, I didn't see this video, everybody, but they said that some guy got accosted by five people, that that beat him, brutally beat him. Five guys brutally beat this one guy to death. It's really sad. We don't got time for that, everyone. We don't have time to treat people bad, right? So, and to hate on people, and you know, just protect yourself, be a good human. But I love yous, everyone, and I'll see you. I got ready, I'm sitting down, I'm ready. I had to sit at the top, right? Ah. Thank you, I drop, honey. Thank you, I drop giants. Don't forget to come back tonight, 8:30. You don't want to miss a thing, everyone. We'll chop out something beautiful, something euphoric, right? Like we always do. See you then. I love yous.